Ooh, this isn't right. There we go. That's better. I wonder how many people actually turn up. My hair has been messed up too. That's awful. 10 out of 10 for professionalism. We'll see if that actually works. Also, I should probably turn my phone volume all the way down. That doesn't seem... Should have done that earlier. Yeah, knew it. Notifications and ringtones and stuff. Let's turn those down. What's going on, guys? How's it going? Welcome. I guess just the 6 of you, or 6 for now. However many turn up later, doesn't really matter. Welcome to the last live stream in this house. We are moving Friday, I think, and we'll be gone for 10 months. Hey, how's it going, guys? Let's see. So we'll be moving for about 10 months, moving down to Atlanta, and I'm pursuing a career in cybersecurity and all that kind of stuff. So it's really exciting. And Ink is finishing up her animation degree, so that should be pretty good. I'm your favorite furry. That's awesome. Thanks so much for that. There's so many others that are so much better than I am. So I'm glad I'm your favorite, though. Anyway, so this will be the last live stream that I have in this house for a while. I'm not selling this house or anything like that. Let's see. These announcements are epic, with the Final Fantasy music in the background. Oh, you're playing Final Fantasy. Okay. Well, that's good. But Rags, you do whatever you want. It doesn't matter. If you have not checked out Rags' channel, he talks about very serious stuff, and a lot of is much more informed about issues and is much more balanced than I am. So check his channel out if you get a chance, guys. So really, and if we get more people, I'm gonna do that again. So you'll have to hear it twice. Have you seen the... Okay, that's an umlaut. So I'm dyslexic, and you're throwing in like punctuation and things that I'm not good at. But I have not. I don't know what that is. So I'm not sure. But like I said, this is the last one for this house. We aren't selling this house or anything like that, but we are moving down there to finish up with school and start a hopefully promising career in cybersecurity, and maybe hopefully get on a red team, which would be super cool, but is a long way off, realistically. But it's something that I've been working towards, and is why I haven't really been doing a lot of videos, because I've been studying and doing things like that. What kind of flag is that behind you? This one or this one? This one is the Demi flag. This one is the Anthrocon flag. So just so you know. Hi, how was your day? It's been pretty good. Went out and got poke, the like rice bowls with lots of fish and lots of tasty things. It was really good. It's awesome. Definitely recommend it. Anyway, so yeah, so this will be the last one here, and I just wanted to kind of talk about things and just in general, see how you guys were faring and all the rest of that. It's kind of a late stream, so oh God. It's kind of a late stream, so we get what we get out of this one, and I'm not really looking for like big numbers here. I'm just doing it because I've got some time. So anyway, Tide highlights a gumbuk is shape that writes itself on its own. I did not know that. I had no idea. That's crazy. But anyway, let's see. Bra Moment Inc. That's such a bra moment. Like I guess so. I guess you would know. You'd be probably the authority on that. As it is Bra Moment Incorporated. So I'm assuming you know all about that. Interestingly enough, some fun stuff has been happening. So I still get odd comments here and there on some of my videos, and some of them are great and some of them are terrible. One individual chose to continues to use very violent language, and I don't monitor or I don't take down any of your guys' comments. It doesn't matter if they're like supportive or they're rude, mean spirited, just troll comments. I don't take down anything. I let you put up whatever you want. Now, just because I do that does not mean that YouTube does that. In fact, YouTube monitors content for specific language. Now, I don't necessarily agree with this. I think you should be allowed to say whatever it is that you want to say. The social ramifications of that are yours and yours alone. So that should be kind of on you, and that shouldn't be something that I tell you what you can and cannot say. So I don't, strictly speaking, but an individual decided that I was taking down his comments. I am not and will never take down somebody's comments or delete someone's comments on things like the videos that I share, because it's an open platform. You're free to say whatever you want about me, about anything. But when you start saying things, DLY McD, hi. Well, hi McD. I'm assuming McD is fine because that's what I got out of that one. So, hey, how's it going? But I'm never going to take down any comments. I'm never going to censor what you guys say. If YouTube censors it, that's on you. That's between you and YouTube. That's not between me. So if you tell me that you are going to find me and you are going to use your 12 gauge shotgun to do damage to me, then yeah, I think yeah, you're gonna get that comment flagged, and it's not even gonna be me. It's gonna be someone else. Like, I'm not doing it to you. Like, I don't care if you put that stuff there, because I'm not remotely scared of any of you, like, at all. It's not terrifying to me that a 12-year-old playing Fortnite tells me he's gonna go furry hunting. Like, that's not terrifying. You're not terrifying. I get it. It's, that's your sense of humor. That's your joke. But like, do I really expect you to come find me? No, I don't. I don't expect you to come find me. I'm not remotely worried about you. Like, you're probably not able to stay out past 11 o'clock without mommy and daddy's permission. So not terrified of you. Let's see. Bra Moment. Okay, I'm going to be honest. I'm not a furry, but I originally clicked on a video of yours on mistake. Okay, that sometimes happens, apparently. I looked at the comments, and some were good and some were vulgar. I felt bad and subscribed to you. But I started watching your videos, and I gotta say, you make good content. Thank you so much for that. I do try to make good content for everyone, not just the furry community, but everyone in general. I want you all to have an open and honest discussion about the things we talk about. And I want you to be able to understand me. And sometimes that's not easy with the voice and everything, which is why I've started to kind of veer away from doing things that are not skit based with suits and voices and stuff, and try to talk about things that are very serious, just like this, just very like this. Yeah. So, I really hope you keep watching the videos, and I hope I keep having time to make some more. That would be good. Let's see. Aiden, my curfew is 11. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Aiden. That sucks. Um, let's see. I found you through promoting your newest video and wanted to sub. Yeah, that's great. And that's the whole purpose. Keep up with your stuff and you do you. Yeah, that's what I intend on doing. Just 1 second. Just want to make sure there's nothing going on. But also, just so you guys know, I do have a Discord. It's open for everyone. It is down in the description below. You're free to click on that. I occasionally pop in and out, and we have an open forum there as well for you guys to discuss things and to, have debates and talk about things, talk about hard issues. I'm not going to ban anyone for their opinions. If you use vulgar language, like obviously very racist based language, I am going to have to remove you. But overall, if you're just bringing up ideas and things like that, and just because they might not align with mine doesn't mean I'm going to kick you out. If you become a problem, then that's on you. Just don't make yourself a problem and keep all discussions and things like that in our proper formatted channels. So, but you'll figure that out if you choose to join. So, is your house bigger or smaller or the same size? The house I'm moving to is actually a condo. And it's smaller than this by probably half, but I've never really needed the room that I've gotten here. And again, we're not getting rid of this place. We're just moving there, and I picked out a condo that was close to everything that we were going to do, and just that's what we're doing with that. And I was fortunate enough to find a place that was really, really nice and is pretty secure and pretty safe. So I'm pretty happy with it right now, and we'll be doing stuff there as well, so you guys will get to see the new place and everything. In fact, when I'm done with this, all of this stuff gets taken down, like all of my things, my badges, all of that's coming with me. All of my fursuits and stuff, they're all coming with me. Let's see. I don't hate the furry community. I do believe there are aspects that are cringe. That's fair. But there are always that weird side of every fandom, to FNAF, Undertale, Has-Been Hotel. Do I hate them? No. And I don't generally hate most of the communities that I'm in. Now, there are times that people will say some things out loud, but people can hear them, that make me devoutly thankful that my presence is as small as it is on the internet. Because being associated with some of those people, holy God. But those people are... they're like weaponized awkward, and it's hard to deal with them. And some people are just awkward in general, and that's okay. Like, it's okay to be awkward, but like, there are certain things that you shouldn't do. And I think we'll talk about some things like at conventions, provided we have conventions next time. Next year, I'm assuming, will be the next time we actually have conventions. That's if we manage to get a vaccine for COVID and it's functional and doesn't cause more problems than what we've already got, then great. Let's see. Tide, my favorite part of the Discord is the debate channel. Great. That's great. I'm absolutely happy you enjoy that. Glad you actually support open debate and don't censor stuff. I absolutely never will. It doesn't matter if you beat me at a debate or whatever. I'm not going to kick you out. I'm not going to censor your stuff. If you have good points, you have good points. That does not matter. Like, the idea of being able to censor stuff that hurts your position is like, that's intellectual cowardness, like, to such a degree. Like, if someone has a better point than you, accept it. Understand that you're not always right. You're not always right about everything. You will never always be right. Let's see. Bruh, I feel like people focus on the bad parts of the furries just because they can, such as porn role play. But then again, what is that is what all fandoms have. So it's just the exact same as others. It is indeed exactly the same as other fandoms. It's completely the same. Um, let's see, bro. I respect furries for dealing with all the hate they get. Yeah, I don't care if someone hates me. It's not a big deal. Um, let's see, Undertaker. I openly support Spin's blue couch. The blue couch is coming with me. It's a really nice couch, so it's coming with me. Let's see, Alex. Any thoughts on pineapple pizza? I absolutely hate pineapple pizza. I am not a fan at all. It is terrible. Um, and since we have 20 people, just again, real quick, if you haven't checked out this channel yet, definitely go give him a like. Ragabash Dabbler is in the comments down below. Go check out his channel. He does intellectual breakdowns on hard issues. Yeah. So go check him out. But let's see. He's just getting started, so go support him. Be an early adopter. Get in on the ground floor of his fan base. That way, when he starts giving out sweet rewards, you can be like, I was here before you had 100. Let's see. Dylan, I'm going to go with that. My pastime is learning about fandoms and communities I don't understand, and you're helping me learn about the furry fandom. Thank you. Great. That's great. We want to like bring people into that, and we want to show them like different aspects of fandoms, and I really like learning about them as well. Like as a sociologist to a certain degree, definitely not a published one and definitely not a doctorate, but I do have training in it. Like peoples and groups and microcosms are fascinating, so I completely understand why you'd be interested. Let's see, I fully believe in complete freedom of speech, so thank you for letting people speak their mind. Yes, I think that if I am willing to give a platform to one person, I have to give it to another person. And there are people that disagree with me on that, and they suggest that only certain people should be allowed to speak. And those people they're allowed to speak, weirdly, are always in their group. So it's funny how that works out, where people are just absolutely the most toxic people that believe that you should be silenced for not agreeing with them. And it doesn't matter if you agree with me. It doesn't matter if I'm right. It doesn't matter if I'm wrong. You have a right to speak your mind. Now, if you say some really dumb shit, you will get the you have to deal with social implications to what you say, right? So when you say something really, really dumb or really, really hate-filled, like, I don't believe you should be thrown in prison for it, but you are going to face social consequences for that. People might not want to hang around you if they find out that you're like super racist. I'm probably not going to want to spend a lot of my time around people that are like terribly racist people, because they're generally not good people. It's just like, I'm not racist, but in a much more southern accent, but let's see, what was it? Caesar, why can't you make videos instead of streaming with the same damn titles? I can make videos when I get a chance, and I definitely will. But it's just easier to do a live stream when I have a few moments, and we are in fact moving. So I will be getting back to videos as soon as I have a much more stable setup, and not what we've got right now. I actually have a good friend of mine who's agreed to do my editing, not free of charge, but is really good at it. So yeah, I've been working towards making new videos, making new ideas for that. I've got a lot of things already stacked away, but yeah. And this is really a open forum to talk about whatever you want. So you can look at it as a negative if you like, or conversely, you could, it's just thought, look at it as a very positive opportunity to share your thoughts and ideas. Now, granted, you are sharing your thoughts and ideas right now, which I appreciate. However, um, this is what I can give to the community right now, so it's what I'm going to. So I beg your patience with me for just a little while longer until I get set back up in our new place, and then we'll be right back on schedule. So that's enough of that. I believe you being open is honestly better than most YouTubers. Most block. Most just block, and others just shut you down. No, I'm not going to do that. I generally don't respond to hate-filled comments or something like that. I generally don't, because why would I? Odd Cooper, hey, how's it going? I'm not going to respond to that kind of nonsense because it's mostly just people trying to get attention. They just want their 5 minutes. And I mean, comments are like gifts. And if you don't take them, they have to take them back with them. So just don't take them. Don't bother with it. There are going to be people like that completely disagree with me on a lot of things, a lot of my thoughts and issues and stuff. So, but we can't have a discourse if I just shut you down every time. So that's why. This is exactly why we don't do that. Anyway, we'll get back to other things. So we were talking briefly about understanding different things that you should do and things you should not do, especially like convention wise, and how it can be kind of a little creepy sometimes. Some people can do some really creepy and cringy things. One thing that I would like to make abundantly clear is that I am open to meeting any of you guys. I really am. Like, come up, say hi at a convention, like, whatever. It's no big deal. Just, I'm pretty friendly. What I am not open to, I am not open to someone following me back to my room. That goes really kind of against a lot of things, and you shouldn't be doing that anyway. But don't follow people back to their room. It's not okay. Let's see. Let's see. Mark, howdy to both of you. Ink is not currently here. She's working on projects right now. She's working on her film. Let's see. Bro moment. What are you doing right now? What you're doing right now is amazing. Talking to viewers, not acting like you're on a higher level. That's because I'm fucking not. It's honestly amazing because bigger channels are less connected to their viewers, but smaller channels aren't, like yours. No offense. No, it is a smaller channel, and I do want to keep doing this. I want to have that conversation with someone. I don't know what that is. Please don't hate me for this, but I believe in full freedom of speech within the public domain. Like, I believe you shouldn't be arrested for hate crimes. I'm not racist. In fact, I was raised by a black mom. I mean, that's all good. Like, I don't believe that anyone should be arrested for the things that they say. I don't think that that's like, you are not free from social consequences, but I don't believe that there should be laws that actively coerce you into giving up your freedom of speech. You should be free to say intellectually intelligent things in dumb shit, and people should act accordingly thereafter, because that's what I believe. It's any time that you restrict freedom of speech is a negative, regardless of what you say, regardless of what you think on that particular topic. It is It doesn't matter if that's a thing that you truly believe. It takes away the freedom of another person, and that person might be terrible, but that doesn't mean that you get to take away their freedoms. You can socially ostracize them. That's fine. You can tell them that they're a terrible person. You can no longer be their friend. You can refuse to serve them. Those things are fine, but you should be. I would rather know the person I'm talking to is a like crazy racist individual so I can just distance myself from them than like, having people just basically be, I guess, like closet racist or something. Like, and maybe some people just are. It's a hard thing. It's a hard thing because like I don't want people to get hurt, and I don't want people to be victims of things, but I also believe in absolute freedom. So, maybe that makes me the bad guy, but I don't think it does. Um, let's see. You can still be a racist with a black mom, just like every sexist had a mom. I mean, that's fair. That's a reasonable thing to suggest. You can definitely be racist. You can definitely be sexist. You can definitely be all of those things. You know, Mark, I can understand why your channel is getting popular. Congratulations. I don't know. I hope. Let's see. A hate crime isn't saying racist things. It's attacking and killing someone based on race. I mean, yes, that is in fact hate crimes are not just generally based on race. It could be based on sexual orientation as well, and it can be based on a lot of things. Hate crimes basically means it's like this was fueled by hate, more or less. Let's see. But it is what it is, right? Like it's hard to talk about this kind of stuff because this kind of stuff is where everyone gets very divided, and it's fine. It's fine. Let's see, bruh. I'm honest. Honestly, I'm chuffed. Sorry about the adjective from England. That's okay. I know what chuffed means. That we are having a normal intelligent, yes, because I can say intelligent. Wow, that was awful. Intelligent conversation with your friends. It's always nice to see. Love the interactions with small channels. Yeah. But anyway, so I prefer jelly personally. I guess I say jelly. Is there a difference between jelly and jam? I'm guessing there is. It have to be, right? But anyway, I just would like to say personally that, like, if you're a terrible racist individual, I don't really have much time for you, and I'm not going to spend time trying to convince you that your way of thinking is bad. And like, change has to come from the person, right? Like the individual. You have to want to change. You have to want to be a better person. And it's just that's just something like that's something that I think that we all should be striving to be better versions of ourselves. And you can create laws. You definitely can. You can vote them into power and all the rest of that. But just remember, when you create a law, you're creating a sword. And remember, that sword doesn't get to stay in your hands. It can leave your hands. It can go to someone else. And they can use that weapon against you. So keep that in mind, because it can be a problem for you in the future. Yes, one's made with fruit. Okay, that's good. What do you think of Death Row? Generally speaking, that one's a hard one because as a taxpayer, I would fund life sentences, right? So we'd fund life sentences, but the problem being is just like there's very little hope of redemption in jails generally as it is right now. the prison system itself is privatized and is used for cheap labor, and they have no real intention of rehabilitating people. I think the recidivism rate when I was in college was at 80%. Recidivism, for those of you who don't know, is people that are released and then immediately go back to jail, or sometime later go back to jail. So they're reincarcerated. And a lot of the problem comes from the fact that we don't put any time into these people trying to make them better. They serve their sentence. Sometimes they get into more trouble when they're in jail, and sometimes they become better criminals when they're in jail. But as far as death row is concerned, I don't know. I think that death row serves its purpose. It definitely does. Like, if you take somebody else's life, your life can be forfeit. But it's whether or not you believe that the best thing to do with someone is to lock them up forever, or that we need to kill them, or that in some cases they can be rehabilitated. Now, can this happen? Yes, it definitely can. Otherwise, you're saying that people cannot change. Now, granted, there are people there that are serial killers, and they are mentally disturbed individuals that are compelled to murder or do heinous acts. And some of those people, yeah, it might be better if we didn't have to live on the same planet as them. Maybe. But I just think that when it comes to that, it's hard. It's a hard question, because I really want to believe that people can be better forms of themselves. I really want to believe that. Sometimes that can't be true, but I really want to believe that. Let's see. Let's see. And even though you make mostly furry content, you do talk about stuff that's more border scale, border scale. It's like a gaming channel talking about home issues, and it's so refreshing. And I can see you like to do. Yeah, I definitely do that. YouTube, and I like to do YouTube and talk about other stuff like human rights, race, etc. Yeah, I like talking about those things. I'd like to bear in mind, though, that anytime I talk about issues like this, I've usually passed it through 4 or 5 people to see what how they feel about it. There are certain issues I don't feel comfortable talking about just myself, like trans rights and things like that. I don't feel comfortable talking about it just myself because I'm not trans. So I feel like I don't have a full understanding of that. And it would be nice to have someone here that was trans that could talk about that, and I could effectively, basically just give them my platform to talk about this thing. And it's something I would like to talk about. But I don't like talking about things where I'm not fully versed, or don't have at least a good grip on it. And it's just something that I personally think is a good idea, to always have, like, effectively someone that knows. And for things like that, if we're talking about like person of color, things like that, POC, like, I want someone here that's a POC to talk about that, like, with me, because I don't want to speak for someone else, because I don't have that scope. I don't have that understanding. So I want to kind of have that, and I invite that. In the comment section. I invite that. I would like to have people here for that. I would like to have a collab video with someone. I think that would be great. I think that would be engaging. I'm super open for that. So if you got an idea like that, hit me up. TerraFox Productions. Hey, that reminds me, TerraFox Productions. Are you still doing that project? Because I wasn't sure if you were still doing that project or not. So if you can tell me in live chat if you are, or you can message me on here. Um, I mean, I've still got it like right here. There was a project that TerraFox Productions, I think, was doing, if I'm not mistaken, and it is them, that I meant to do a shout out for because it looked really interesting. So give me one moment to just let's see. Yeah, it was definitely TerraFox. Yeah, it's definitely you. Let's see. Uh, I think was it RP? Was it RR Studios? Is that who's doing it? Okay. ZA Furries is a delay, but still being made. Yeah. TerraFox is doing a big thing on that. And I think like I'm just trying to get them more traction for that. So they're looking for help. So if you are interested in doing that, maybe hit up TerraFox for information. Terra, you can put stuff in the live chat if you like to kind of get stuff like moving in that direction. Well, let's see. Daniel C. If they're truly mentally ill, can they be blamed for their crimes? Now, that is a interesting discussion because if they're truly mentally ill, usually and actually mentally ill, they usually tend to be sent off to special facilities for that kind of thing, and they usually don't get put in jails I don't think. I think they're put in psych wards, but I could be wrong about that one. I'm fairly certain that if they're psychologically unprepared for that kind of thing, to get back to the conversation we were having about death row for just a moment on that, then those kind of things you can plead a plea of insanity, right? And which means that the person doesn't know like that this is wrong. So they are not put in general population. They won't be put in general population. They won't be put on death row. They will be put in a psychological care facility that is nonetheless high security because they've obviously proven themselves to be a risk. So this is just what it is. But yes, to get back to that, yeah, if you have abilities or whatever, TerraFox is open for a lot of different things, just depending on what you can do. It might be editing, it might be script writing, it might be who knows. I don't really know exactly what they're looking for, but they are looking for people to help make this thing a reality, and it seems pretty fun. So get in on that if you want to. TerraFox, if you would please put your information in the live chat, and we'll go from there. A broad moment, even if you have a different mindset as other person, you still respect their thinking. For example, I'm pro-gun and think abortions are wrong. I believe there are two genders, and that isn't a there isn't a wage gap, but I still respect and lend an ear to others of different mindsets. And you should always lend an ear of different mindsets. Like, you're free to have your mindsets. You're free to have your opinions on things. Now, as far as how things are going, I might disagree with you on things like that. I personally am pro-gun. I would also say that, like, abortions, in my personal opinion, are not wrong. I don't believe that. As far as genders are a social construct, and we can talk about that. I'm happy to have that discussion. But it doesn't matter because I'm not going to limit what Bra says because we disagree. Because that's dumb. That's cowardness. Let's see. Raw extra nuzzles on your chest. Oh, okay. I see. Let's see here. What is the thing? I don't know. The thing is a project that TerraFox is doing. Um, I believe it's like South African furries or African furries in general. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, TerraFox. But I believe that is the project. They're doing like a big production of it to kind of shed light on that and all the different stuff that's going on with that. Daniel C. Pineapple on pizza is not a political stance. It's an opinion. Please do not try to debate me. Okay. It is definitely a personal stance. And you're welcome to have as much pineapple on your pizza. You can have all the pineapple that was ever going to be on mine. So you can have, that's more for you. I just don't want any. Broad moment. If it has something to do with animation, I'll be glad to help. They may need something for animation. Who knows? I don't know. But let's see. Hey, Spin, I saw your video on self-destructive behavior a while back and found it helpful. Thanks for that. Excellent. I'm glad it helped you in some way. That's the whole point. Let's see. Tide highlights. Someone clip Spin saying, "Rar." Yeah, I see. Yeah, definitely. But anyway, Tara, if you don't mind, I don't know when you'll do it, but definitely put your information for contact to anyone who wants it. You guys can discuss that amongst yourselves and facilitate that. Let's see. Bruh, I appreciate you talking about those topics. It's quite heartwarming, and I try to find good channels like yours. That misclick was the best thing to happen to me. Great. Usually people tell me that I should die in a fire. So that's great. Let's see. Dylan, because of the whole job crisis in Scotland, I was nearly forced to move to England to get a job. That sucks. Although, I mean, England is kind of nice. I managed to get a job in Glasgow by the skin of my teeth. Well, good for you, man. Thank God I'm not moving to England ever. Oh, well, I think England's okay generally as a visitor, but I've never lived there, so it might be terrible to live there. I know that that Artemis says that he doesn't like it much. So, but he would he'd probably leave if he could. Let's see. Odd. California is still a mess. California has always been a mess. California is just like California is a dumpster fire on skis headed into a wood chipper. Like it's terrible. Like the amount of freedoms that get stripped away from people there, it's crazy. Let's see. It's super windy and the sky is covered in smoke. Yeah, pretty much. Mark, enjoy Bud. Keep going. I think to the gym. Give a yell if you want to lift. Oh, awesome, man. Enjoy. Let's see. Dylan, I'm Scottish, and we're in. I am dyslexic, and that's not going to be a word I'm going to say. Instinctively. Yes, there we go. If it takes me a little longer, it's because the words just do this, and it's super fun to read. Instinctively repulsed by the place. I understand, dude. It's not a big deal, but I'm glad that you got a job, dude. I'm glad that things are working out for you. I hope everything keeps going well, and we all get through this as safely as we possibly can. We've got our own problems in the U.S. right now. A lot of people getting killed over nonsense, and it's just, I don't know. It's upsetting to see people getting killed. Let's see. England has a great job, has great job opportunities. Visit Bristol. Milton, like Keynes, I think, if that's really what you're looking for. Oh yeah, I've not really done that. Oh look, restricted message. Message retracted. I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's see. You're just saying stuff. That's crazy. Yeah. Right. Anyway. I think that's our time almost. I think I got 15 minutes left. I usually do like an hour, and um, but I'm gonna turn over the last 15 minutes all to you guys. You may ask whatever it is that is on your mind, and I will do my level best to answer it as honestly as I can. Does that sound good? Sounds great. So, go. How's your day? Let's see. My day was pretty good. It's excellent. I went out with Ink. We had a fairly good time. It's pretty good. Is Yoshi a gangsta? I don't know. I cannot tell you about his street cred. Let's see. How do you feel about your channel growing, knowing that one day your audience will one day be too big for reading individual messages? Well, if that day ever comes, then I'll do the best I can. But I feel great about my channel growing. I want to see more of you guys with me and all of us, talk about stuff and be open and honest with each other as much as we can. It is inevitable that I will start to miss messages. I will start to not be able to respond to all of you. And that kind of saddens me. But at the same time, channel growth is important to reach a bigger audience. But I just want to make sure that you guys understand that I really, really, really appreciate all of you guys a lot. And it's not just one of you, it's all of you. What are you checking account and routing numbers? Rags, we can talk later. Let's see. Why do you send advertisements on YouTube if it's going to get you hate? Because advertisements to the right people don't get you hate. People are going to hate you regardless. It does not matter what you do. If I stay silent, they'll still hate me. If I'm loud, they'll still hate me. So what difference does it make? None. Zero. Makes no difference. It never did. Nothing I say to those people is ever going to change their minds. So fuck them. Like, if I take away their precious screen time and they hate me, they hated me yesterday. Nothing was going to change today. They weren't going to seek out my stuff. It's all right. Let them hate me. I can deal with that. TRL, do you watch anime? Yes, I do. My personal favorites have been like Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, like Yuri on Ice. Thought that was amazing. But also figure skate, so I'm a little biased. Let's see. Zoids. Zoids was great. Loved Zoids. Fantastic anime. Let's see. Do you have any furry crushes? If so, can you name them? I actually don't have any furry crushes, although my girlfriend Ink is also a furry, and so I guess her. But we're together, so it's not really a crush anymore. It's a relationship. So let's see. Hey man, I'm going to be honest. I'm not in a good place in life. I have been struggling ever since school. My dream job is to be an animator, but all the practice in the world, I still can't draw. I'm autistic, dyslexic, and have Asperger's. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. Just keep pushing through, because that's all you can really do. Like you have to keep pushing through. Being in a bad place, everyone gets in a bad place, but you can muscle through it. You can get through it. I've seen people do amazing things. It doesn't matter any of the problems that you've got going on right now. If your desire is to get to the top of the mountain, you have to keep walking. You have to keep going. If you sit down, then you're never going to make it. So I want you personally to make a pledge to yourself that you are going to keep walking up that mountain. And it doesn't matter if you get 1,000 no's and one yes. That one yes is worth those 1,000 no's. Everything is about sacrifice. Everything. But you can keep doing it. We all believe in you. So keep going. Okay? Let's see. Boredom. I love your nice. Yeah, it's great. It's fantastic. There's a lot of in jokes about skating in that one. Watch Darling in the Fanex and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You'll love them too. Yeah, I definitely will. What do you think of Robux? I don't know what that is, so Roblox. I don't know what that is, so I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm telling Ink that you don't have a crush on her. I do, but we're in a relationship, so we're a bit past crush at this point. Why are you not in suit? When I do live videos, it's a lot easier to not be in suit. I can last a lot longer outside of suit without needing to take a break. Let's see. Have you watched BNA? I don't know what BNA is, so probably not. I haven't seen my therapist in a couple weeks now, so I'm depressed. So my depression isn't going well. But watching you and what you said right now to me is real time. While I write this, I'm shaking. I make dumb jokes. No, it's fine, dude. Like, it really is. Like, you can keep going. You can do this. Like, if I can stand up here and do the things that I'm doing, you can do this. Such as that's such a broad moment. But I'm being serious. Thank you so much. I absolutely hope that you succeed. I hope that you find a job that works for you. Like, I know there are just tons and tons of firms that are looking for young talent. So, just keep pushing it out there. Keep doing stuff. Keep going. You will never reach the top of the mountain if you don't keep going. And like, I started with very few subscribers. I still really, when you compare me to big, huge channels, I have just nothing. But I started at just nil, at zero, just like everyone else. And I kept walking and I kept going. And you can do this. And like, depression is something that you have to fight with day after day. And it's no joke. It's serious stuff. And it can get to you. It can get to all of us. But we believe in you. So, get out there. Keep putting things out there. Keep doing what you love to do. And you'll find it. It might not be in the place that you thought it was, but you'll find it. I didn't expect to be doing the things I'm doing. But I just kept going, and I found it. I found the thing that I want to do. I found the person I want to be with. I found all of the things that I didn't think I could have because I kept going, and I had good friends around me. I had people that told me it's going to be all right, and we're going to help you through it. And just try to keep with people like that. There are going to be people that are negative in your life, and you're going to have people that are going to hate on your shit. They are your biggest help. The people that hate on your stuff, because proving them wrong is the best thing. Sometimes a little bit of spite is what you need to get you to go the extra mile. So, but I believe in you, bro. You can do this. Depression sucks. At least y'all talking about it just reminds me to take my meds. Yeah, definitely keep on your medication. If your therapist says you should be on medication, definitely keep on that. It's probably in your best interest. Keep going to therapy. Keep doing the things that you need to do. You can get through it. It is a constant thing. There is no quick fix. You can get through it, though. You can be that person you want to be. Just keep with it. I know too many people that didn't want to go to therapy, that didn't think it was necessary, that didn't think it was okay. And that was wrong. They shouldn't have done that. But like, it's easy to feel that way because society has a stigma against it. But realistically, it's okay to ask for help. It is. Anyone who tells you it's not okay is a douche. Let's see. You're really inspiring, and now the entire stream chat is supporting me. I really want to make this seem more than words on screen. Thank you so much. I can last a lifetime with your encouragement. Please, for my sake, carry on and keep doing what you're doing. Let's see. Sorry to be such a sap, but I needed to vent. Nah, dude, it's okay. That's all right. I guess you were my therapist for a brief 5 seconds. Well, if those 5 seconds helped you and it made you redouble down on what you were going to do and to get out there and do the stuff, then do it. I'm not going to apologize for taking time out to help you, because everyone in this chat fully understands that I'm going to take time out for that, and that's okay. And like, I'll go over 5 minutes, I'll go over 10 minutes, I'll go over an hour if it means that I've helped you. It's not a big deal. Like, I can miss stuff. I can miss stuff that's not real to help someone out. If 5 minutes of my time means that much and helps you, you have it. No questions asked. Let's see. Dylan, I am a recovering heroin addict. Holy shit. I used it to relieve my anxiety. However, it soon became an addiction that turned into a shell of my former self. Not that my former self was any better. That's really crazy, Dylan. I guess you're, yeah. Let's see. Anger is what fuels my motivation. Proving people wrong is actually euphoric. Probably the closest feeling to actual drugs. Schadenfreude is great. Proving people wrong, that's what fuels me to get even higher, to be better. However, things like getting a job has helped me recover. Even my job is a shitty warehouse job. It's still a job, dude. It's still a job, and it's still good. And you should just, that's awesome. That's awesome that you recovered. That's awesome that you put yourself on a better path, that you found the better version of yourself, that you're still working on that. We're all still working on that. And you can be that better version. Absolutely. If I can do it, any of you can do it. Promise. Spin, are you okay? How are you doing? I'm doing great, actually. This has been a really productive stream. I didn't expect it to kind of end like this, but it did, and that's great. I've never done heroin before, but it seems interesting. You should definitely not do heroin. That's not a good one. But you should try to seek that better version of yourself. You all should. I'm sorry if I missed any questions from you guys. Again, if you want to chat with me and for some reason, my Discord link is down below. I do try to be in there to talk to you guys about whatever it is you want to talk about. I'm usually happy to do that. Let's see. I'm going to be honest. I'm looking at the furry community in a whole new light. Thanks, bro. Yeah, no problems, dude. You just stay safe and stay strong. Keep doing it. And just remember, you have a whole group of people that believes that you can do it. So you can do it, man. Let's see. You're creating a great community, Spin. I'm trying to create a great community. I'm trying to create a positive one. I'm trying to create an open one. I'm trying to create one that that believes that you should be allowed to share your opinions and you should be allowed to say what you want to say. Tide, yeah, us furries are bad. Most of us aren't. They're really not. I did actually want to talk about some furry stuff, some actual furry stuff, and I kind of got a little sidetracked. So if you can give me just a minute, you can just stare at my decor for a minute. Wait, look, the fox there, and you guys can talk to him for just a second, and I'll be back. I need something to drink. Okay, so that's good. Yeah. Pirate Fox. Yeah. I forgot I even had that. So let's see. Is Spin your actual name? No, because if so, which country is it from? Because I've never heard of it. No, Spin's not my actual name, although it's just a persona and persona, as it were. So yeah, it's just named my persona. His name is Justin. Yes, my name is in fact Justin. That is my real deal name. Yeah, even if I wanted to try heroin, I wouldn't even know where to find it. You should definitely not go looking for things like that. You shouldn't get involved with that kind of thing. Stay clean, dude. It's really important. What is the difference between Spin and Switch? Who are they? Spin is one of my characters. Switch is another. I was working on doing skits with both of them as kind of a roommate video thing, and then things kind of got out of hand. But it's pretty good. But Spin is the easiest way. Pardon me. Spin or Switch are the easiest ways to get my attention. If you yell either one of those out, I'm likely to turn around and look at you. So, if I'm at a convention and you see me or you see one of my characters, then please go over. Yeah. Definitely do that. Let's see. But so I wanted to quickly, one of the things I wanted to talk about, because it was brought up, is something about the furry fandom in general, and talking about the things that you should not do and the things that you should do. But one thing I would like to kind of address is like general etiquette when meeting someone. There are plenty of people that are vastly more popular than I am, and understand that they are people. Understand that they have friends at the convention. They're there to have a good time, just like you are. Understand that their time is probably allotted differently than yours, especially if they have panels and things that they have to get to. So if for whatever reason I'm invited to sit on a panel and I pass you by in like the dealer's room or something like that, and it looks like I'm in a hurry, it's probably because I'm trying to get to that place. And it might not even be for that reason. It might not be because I am so very, very important that I have to get to my panel on time and you plebeians should get out of my way. Like, that's not usually how it is. It's usually because I'm dumb and I forget how time works. And I am now trying to make up for my lack of looking down at my phone and keeping a good time, or just an alarm, something. Because of that, because I'm not smart, sometimes I might blow past people. And I don't mean that to be rude, nor does anyone else. Most people aren't there to be rude to you. If you're honestly one of their fans, like, I can tell you this, I appreciate every one of my fans. Every one of you guys. I do, honestly. And I think that This is just one of those things that happens. If you force yourself into a conversation with someone, um, let's see. Like 1 second. Bro, I'm gonna be deadly serious, and this might sound quite bizarre, but do furries actually wear tail butt plugs in public? If so, why? That must be a better way. Or is that a myth again? No, dude, that's not how that works. Um, like tails are attached to your belt. They're like attached to like a belt loop, and that's how they're attached. Like you can buy tails that are like that, like the alternative thing, but no one wears those in public, or at least I would really hope not. Um, no, most those are all attached to like belt loops and things, man. That's just how that works. Um, let's see. Anyway, so when it comes to like some con etiquette for you guys, just so you guys know, um, I just want to like bring this bring this out because it's something that people have gone over 1,000 times, and I think it's something um, that like a lot of people just need to hear over and over again. Uh, let's see, Bra Moment Inc. It's pretty hard to rattle spin. Yeah, I've seen a lot. You're not gonna shock me. But yeah, so like when you are at conventions, when you're at a general kind of social gathering, like, and you see someone there that you really like, because you like their videos or whatever, go up and talk to them. Be polite, be considerate of their time, and if they look like they're in a hurry, don't take it personal if they don't have time to stop and chat. They might want to. Like I really want to. There's been times when someone wanted to chat with me, but we were on our way to an event. We were on our way to, I believe it was a charity auction or something, and someone wanted to talk to me, but I didn't have time for that. I really didn't. And I really wanted to talk to that person, but I couldn't. And it's not, you know, it's just like any other thing. Like if you were late to dinner with your friends and someone else really wanted to talk to you, you're probably going to say, I'm so sorry, but I'm late. I have to go. And it's not an excuse. It's not a, like, I'm not, I'm too good to talk to people. I'm not. I'll sit and talk to you guys for hours, obviously. You know, I love the attention. I'm an attention whore. But I also really, really want to make sure that I have time for everyone. And like I feel bad if I can't take the time. So just remember that we might, you might feel like we're snubbing you. We're not. Some people have actively said that I'm too good for them. I had one person when I was just starting out suggested that I would no longer want to be their friend because they handmade their fursuit and I had mine professionally made, and told me that I shouldn't have mine professionally made because if I had it professionally made, then I would just turn into one of those assholes who look down on everyone else. And that sounds like a self-fulfilling prophecy. You're making me not want to hang around you. You're telling me that like I'm going to be away that I'm not. And there are people that are going to say that, and there are people that are going to be like that, but it's not true at all. I generally don't look down on people, just in general, unless you give me a very good reason to not like you as a person. I generally don't. Let's see. Let's see. Spin. What's the first impression of furries, or what, or were you in a situation where furry fandom did not exist and you were one of the first? Was there a furry Newgrounds? I need more information. Okay, so I learned about furries because I was a cosplayer for years and years. So our fandoms intersect. And at first, I was very much like everybody else. I didn't like furries because I was fed the same rumors everybody else was fed. But then I started to meet people and realized it was just like cosplay. So yeah, I was definitely not the first in my area or anything like that. I don't know about Newgrounds. I think that like looking back, there probably was a few things on Newgrounds that were probably furry. Um, do you ever say something in a stream and regret it, not because of the effect of what you said, but because you disagreed with what you said? Sometimes I will say things initially, and I will get new information that suggests that I'm wrong. And if I'm wrong, then I don't regret what I say, but I will make an effort uh, to correct it if I can, or to go back over it. I will not double down on idiocy. Um, if I am mistaken, then I'm mistaken. If I'm wrong about something, or someone can explain to me why my position is wrong, then I will take that new information and make it a part of who I am. It seems like that's the best way. But I don't regret saying things, I guess. I don't regret it. Like I just at the time when I said it, I definitely thought it was true. So seems reasonable. But I'm always open for discussion with people. So no one's perfect. And we're all gonna say things that we regret saying, but I don't normally regret the things that I say. I try not to speak about things that I'm not fairly sure I know how to defend. If you're going back in time, is there anyone in your life you would like to apologize to? Apologize to. I would probably. There's probably a couple people I would apologize to, just because they probably didn't deserve the treatment that I gave them. There are probably some people that deserved a little bit more of my attention, and I didn't give it to them. And generally, the problem with youth is you don't know as much as you do after you get a little bit older. So yeah, there's always some people I'd like to apologize to. I hope you stream again soon, because you are my favorite. You are my favorite things on YouTube. Well, I'm happy I am your favorite things. Let's see. I feel like furries are just cosplayers, but of animals or mythical creatures, and just more charming. I just don't like they put the uwu voice or have playtime. Makes me feel uncomfortable. I try to use, yeah. I mean, it's fine. Like there are going to be people like that in every fandom. It's just what it is. But to get back to the original topic that I was talking about, like etiquette at conventions and things like that, especially when it comes to speaking to people that have a bigger presence. Just treat them like individuals, treat them like people, treat them like, if they tell you they've got to go, they have to go. Like, don't hold them up, don't invite yourself along, don't follow people back to their rooms. It makes everyone uncomfortable. And I don't say this to tell people to go away from me. Damn it, I'm tired. I'm going to bed now. See you next time, Spin. We'll see you, man. Thank you so much for joining. But if you guys can keep that in mind, that the people, all of us on YouTube that you see, that you follow, that you like, all of us are just people, and we're there to have a good time, just like you. So if you keep that in mind, then I think on the whole, you'll have a better experience with all of us, just in general. Because I think that um, most people think that we're arrogant, and we're not. I don't have nearly enough followers to be arrogant. Um, I don't think hardly anyone in the fandom has enough followers to be arrogant about it. Some people might still be arrogant no matter what, but that's just hubris. But uh, uh, do favoritism play a part in the furry fandom? Yeah, it does. It 100% does. If you're more well liked and you're more popular, yeah, you can get more things. You can get away with more things. You can do more things. But that's just what it is. And it's it's a club, and it's just what it is. Being more well liked, having the best art, the cutest fursuit, the biggest numbers, it matters. It shouldn't, but it does. Like an expensive fursuit, yeah. You want 20K followers on Twitter? Cool. Multicolored Bark is doing a raffle, or rather doing a auction. That'll do it. Multicolored Bark suit will earn you a lot of followers real quick. But you can't buy talent. I'm proof of that. Like, sometimes you got to work for it. So, but favoritism happens. And unfortunately, that's just the way our world works. Favoritism is part of everything. The most popular kids in school, most popular kids in college. Yeah. Can we talk about fish? I glove fish. Why do you glove fish? Let's see. I see you and the furries in a new light. Thanks a lot. Your face dickbag haters, but you put a twist on it. They don't put you down. You but push you up. I'm glad for you, my guy. I'm serious. You're great. Thank you so much. Anyway, guys, I probably bled this out a little bit longer than I should. But I wanted to talk about that because it's something that happens sometimes at conventions, and I don't ever want to feel like I snub anyone or that I don't enjoy you. Let's see. That's what I don't understand. They say numbers and having a fursuit don't matter. They treat you the same, which I believe is untrue. I try to treat people the same no matter what. But when you're talking about, do numbers and fursuits matter? Yes, they do. People that say they don't, that's insanity. That's like saying like a much more famous artist is going to sell out at the same time as someone who's not. What are you talking about? That's not true. You might want it to be true. You might need it to be true because it makes you feel bad thinking about it. But really, it's true. It really is. It's 100% true. Like, having a nice fursuit is going to get you noticed. It is. If you're a douchey person with a nice fursuit, they're probably still going to like you. They still will. And you don't need one to be part of the furry fandom, but to steal Artemis's quote on this, or to paraphrase Artemis on this one, is but don't expect anyone to care about you if you don't have one. And that's basically the terrible thing is. But if you're in this to win some sort of bullshit popularity contest, I don't know, man, it's not worth it. Like, I'm here to make friends and have a good time, and so should you be. So be that person. Like, does it matter? Yes, of course it matters. Of course, having more people following you matters. It does. But should you care about it? No, go make friends. Have a good time. I'm here to make friends. Do I care about my channel's numbers? Well, yeah, I built this channel. I care that my numbers are bigger. I care that, people share my content, that people like my content. I care about that because I'm proud of it. I should care that people like and share on my stuff. I should care about that. And to say that I don't suggests I don't care about my subscribers. That I don't care that you subscribe. I do care that you subscribe. I do care that you share the stuff. I do care that you hit the bell. I do care that you hit the fucking like button. I care about all of that stuff. And so does everyone else. Everyone likes to say, I don't care about the numbers. Bull fucking shit. You don't care about the numbers. You care because that is a direct analytic to whether or not your videos are fucking successful. And you know it. What you really mean and what everyone else really means when they say they don't care about the numbers. And hopefully this is true, because if not, oh God. What I mean if I say I don't care is I don't care about like having the most numbers. I care that my numbers are high, but I don't care about winning the popularity contest. Be great. I don't care if I do. Let's see. But I like all of my subscribers. Oh no. My Alexa has lost connection with the Wi-Fi. That's terrible. But I just want this to be very well known to you guys, that anyone who tells you that they don't care about the numbers is lying to you or lying to themselves, because you do. At a certain level, everyone does. And I just think that it's important to be honest with you guys. The numbers do matter. They tell me whether or not I'm doing a good job. Like, it's like saying that, like, it's like, oh, well, I just do this art for me. Cool. Then paint that picture and never show it to anyone if you do it for you. I do this because I enjoy what I do and I want to share it with all of you. And the more people that like it, the more people I know, it's like I'm on the right path. I'm doing the right thing. I'm going in the right direction. So saying things like that, like, it's a feel-good tactic. That's what it really is. It's so that people can pat themselves on the back and say, "Oh my God, I'm so altruistic about this whole thing. I don't even care. I don't care about how many numbers I have. It's all about all of them and having a good time. And yes, maybe so, but really you do care, because you're going to check it. Anyone who's not checked their subscribers, like, you kidding me? Of course you do. Of course you check your subscribers. You want to know. You want to know how many views that got, how many likes that got, how many dislikes, how many positive comments, how many negative comments. Because if you're not using that, you're not using all the tools at your disposal. And that is insanity. And that's, no, you don't do that. But I care about my subscribers. I care about my numbers. I care how many likes I get. I care how many dislikes I get. I care how many positive and negative comments I have. And I will go on record as saying so. But that doesn't mean that I'm chasing a specific number. Because I'm not. I don't think anyone else is either. Not really. But they probably want over 100K. Do I want a silver play button? Fucking yes, I want a silver play button. I want to get over 100K. I want to get over 100K with all of you. I want all of you to help me with that. Why? Because I can't do it myself, can I? I need all of you. So, yeah, we need all of you. Everyone that is a YouTuber needs all of you. You are the most important aspect to this whole thing. If we don't please you, then we have no platform. And the very idea of that seems to go contrary to what people want. They want to believe that, it's just about them and what they do. It's like, if it was really just about just doing their art and whatever, then they wouldn't do giveaways. They wouldn't try to grow their channel because they wouldn't care, would they? But they do. And so do I. We all care. And we need to stop pretending like it makes us better fucking people to not care. It doesn't make you a better person. It's okay to care about your subscribers. It's okay to care about your numbers. It doesn't make you some sort of altruistic god to say that you don't care. It doesn't. And we need to stop pretending that, because it's fucking stupid. That's just my opinion. And you don't have to agree with me. But I suggest that we stop saying that we don't care about the numbers, and we start saying that we don't care about hitting a specific number, because that's more true. But that's just I'm not doing MatPat's like a game theory thing, because I don't know MatPat, and I'm not ripping off his shit. Let's see. This guy should just pick up some weights and become a dedicated society sad. I don't really know what that is, so I'm sorry. Don't do it unless you want to be a virgin for the rest of your life. Oh, I see. Jose Garcia, is that right? Are you like you here just to hate? Because you got here like really late. Like maybe you just didn't see it in time or something. Is that it? Because I don't really know what you're here for, other than just to kind of, say shit. But oh, he's just stirring shit. Well, of course he is. He's just stirring shit. He's got nothing better to do. But that's okay. And it's weird though. Like, is he saying something like, did what did he do? Like, what did he like? I can't see all the comments, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But see, like people like that, like they don't. They're hilarious, but they don't matter. So we're just gonna collectively ignore that person exists. Anyway, guys, he's criticizing others' fursuits. Oh well, he can do that if he wants to. It's all right. He can criticize whatever he wants. I'm not gonna like shoo him off the channel. He's free to say whatever he wants. I believe in giving people enough rope to hang themselves. Let them keep talking. Anyway, that's all I've got for you guys today. We went a little bit over and by about 30 minutes, but I wanted to talk to you guys about more stuff. Yeah, your rant gave me a weird vibe, because I felt like I saw through the cracks on your YouTuber, but you meant to show us that it felt real. It's quite impressive on the effect you left on us. I hope so, because I mean that stuff, because I hear it all the time. I hear about, oh, I don't care about my numbers. Like, yeah, you do. Of course you do. We all do. Are you saying you don't care about your subscribers? Because I do. I care about having bigger numbers. I just don't care about having a specific number. That's all it is. It's not hubris. It's not pride. I just want to grow my channel. And I'm proud of the people that subscribe to me. I'm proud of all of that. I'm proud of all of you guys. I'm proud of what we're becoming, what we're making here, what we're doing here. It's great. I refuse to be told I must feel bad about having a certain number or not mention it because it's gauche or something. We're not talking about money. We're talking about people. This is sad, and I just joined. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry you just joined, and we're just ending it. But Minty, if you want to ask a question, I'll let you ask a question. You can ask questions anyway, but I guarantee you a response to your question. I'll wait for it. But it wasn't all sad. But all right, Minty. Well, when did you get banned? I haven't banned anyone. Jose, no one's been banned from my channel ever. I have the listings. No one's been banned. That's just a pure fabrication. Please join. Links in the description below. Look forward to talking to all of you guys. Okay? I think he means the server. No, he's not been banned from the server. No one's been banned from the server. I've banned no one from the server. The link to join is below. Click it. Yeah? It's in the description. Click that. You're instantly joined. Nothing's locked behind a paywall or anything like that. Okay? So, anyway, guys. Hit the microphone because I'm a professional. Anyway, guys, that's all I've got for you guys today. Thank you again so much for joining me. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, share with everyone. And if you got someone that you think would like the channel, again, let them know about it. And check out Rags' channel because he's pretty cool too. And he needs support, and we need to build his channel up just like mine. So thank you guys again. And I think I'm going to go and play some video games. So we'll see you guys. Okay. All right. I normally have some words to leave you with, but this time I really don't because I'm just done for today. All right, guys. Be good. We'll see you. Bye.